Did you know that in Ontario, just 3 geocachers own 25% of the total number of EarthCaches there? It's true. I have done the research, I have crunched the numbers, I have done some analysis, and I'm ready to take you down some interesting rabbit holes. If you live in Ontario and you like EarthCaches, you need to watch this video because you're going to be able to amaze all of your geocaching buddies with all of the statistics that I'm going to provide you. Now, if you don't live in Ontario, but you still like EarthCaches, you should probably watch as well because I can do the same for your state or province. All you have to do is go down to the comments below and tell me which state or province I should do next. All right, are you ready, Ontario? Oh, Canada, let's deep dive. As of November 23rd, Ontario had 909 total EarthCaches. It has the second highest total number of EarthCaches in North America, only after California. Those EarthCaches account for 1.5% of the total 60,000 geocaches in the province. Ontario is well above the US average of 192 per state and just skews the Canadian average at 231. It had substantial growth in 2025 compared to the last 3 years, with 99 created so far this year versus 45 in 2024, 46 in 2023, and 31 in 2022. The oldest was created in October 2004, and the youngest created just in mid-November. Now looking at the favorite points, the top 3 overall are Table Rock EarthCache with a whopping 1,227, then Niagara Whirlpool at 478, and coming in third is Rideau Canal. And I'm definitely not surprised by the first 2, both are at Niagara Falls, and Table Rock celebrated its 20th anniversary this year. So got a new statistic for you, most logged in 2025, and this info was gleaned from Project GC, who is not a sponsor of the video, but the most logged between 1 January 2025 and 23 November are Don't Burst My Bubble, a study in vesicles at 250, Table Rock EarthCache at 239, and It's So Sparkly, the Mica Memorial at 210. Now, we've already talked about where Table Rock is located. The other 2 are just south of Toronto, outside of the town called Brantford, and located on the site where the Fall Fest 2025 Mega was held, so not overly surprising that those 2 made this list. All right, let's talk lonely caches. Now, of course, this is an ever-changing statistic because these EarthCaches really can be found at any time. But Ontario has a total of 98 EarthCaches that have been lonely for more than a year, so just under about 11% the total number of EarthCaches. And looking at the chart, you can see how many and how lonely they are. Also of note, 2 of them, you can still snag the FTF. You've got Isostatic Rebound at Fort Severn, which was published 2 years ago, and Meanders of the Porcupine was published 6 years ago. So let's get out there and show them some love. Now, switching over to difficulty and terrain averages, Ontario is at a 2.3/2.2 average. Of note, their difficulty rating, 2.3, is the highest in North America. Now, I don't have a Canadian national average to compare this to, but of the 53 US states and territories I have cataloged, Ontario is, of course, well above the 1.87 difficulty average and also above the 1.98 terrain average. My editor, Gishigu, put this DT grid heat map together, thanks Gigi, and you can see that Ontario is only missing a single DT block to be complete, which means their DT diversity score is at a very impressive 98.7. And while I can't truly compare it, it's absolutely above average. I think that there's only a few states or provinces that may be able to show a score anywhere near this. Now let's look at all those people that took the time to create an EarthCache. Ontario has a total of 219 different owners across their 909 active EarthCaches. Here you see the numbers associated with how many they've published. And due to the numbers involved, I've had to create some new owner groupings based on the total number of individuals that have published one. So take a look. The top owners, though, these numbers are crazy. The top 5 owners are Pasha88 at 92 EarthCaches, Skycat at 70, Bugfinders just behind her at 68, Juicepig and Rez 2100 at 32 each, and SpiderMonkey09 at 28. Now, the top hiders in 2025, and thanks again to Project GC for this stat, are Pasha hid 55, which is basically more than one per week on average, which is insane. And then you've got Bugfinders and Skycat at 8 each, and then X7 Kevin and MMSM at 3 each. Now, we need to talk about owner concentration. And follow me again here on this one because it's going to get crazy. The numbers just kind of get weird. So you've got a total of 219 cache owners that collectively own 909 EarthCaches. 170 of those owners have created between 1 and 3 EarthCaches, owning a combined total of 228. The other 49 combined own the other 681 EarthCaches. So you take that 681 EarthCaches divided by the 909 total caches to give you an owner concentration score of 75%, which is, it's high. So the top 3 owners, Pasha, Bugfinders, and Skycat, just those 3 own over 25% of the total number of EarthCaches in Ontario. So that kind of begs the question, is that bad? Really going to kind of say that it isn't healthy, and that may not be the right word either. So where it becomes problematic is when somebody with that many EarthCaches leaves the game, either intentionally or unintentionally. Last year, if you remember, the US lost 180 EarthCaches that in the Purge that were owned by a single cacher. So imagine that happening here as well. Speaking of the Purge, the key metric that we have to pay attention to is inactive owners. So for Ontario, of those 219 cache owners, currently 17 are inactive, so around 8%. And like lonely caches, the number can change at any time because a cache owner can become active again. But it seems to be less fluid than somebody simply finding a lonely cache. But if the numbers hold by the time the Purge comes around in 2026, of those 17, only 5 will have been inactive for over 5 years. And between those 5 cache owners, they own a combined total of 6 EarthCaches that might be archived. So this means at this point in time, Ontario could lose just under 1% of their total number of EarthCaches. And based on previous purges, that's less than the average affected worldwide. So from a purgeability standpoint, Ontario is doing quite well. If I'm in Ontario or traveling to Ontario, what kind of EarthCache topics can I expect to find? So Ontario is the second largest province in Canada. It's covering over 1 million square kilometers. It's larger than France and Spain combined. It is 1.55 times larger than the state of Texas, but slightly smaller than Alaska. From a geological perspective, it's highly diverse, containing some of the oldest rocks to be found on Earth, as well as younger sedimentary layers and glacial landscapes. Like many areas, Ontario has a solid percentage of EarthCaches that are water-related. In total, they have 235, or about 26%, and some of those larger subcategories include wetlands, springs, streams and creeks, waterfalls, lakes and ponds, and watersheds. Unsurprisingly, The next largest category are those related to glaciers, with 70 earth caches on a variety of topics including moraines, glacial erratics, drumlins, kettles, and eskers. Some of the other larger categories include 66 on weathering and erosion, 64 that deal with various sedimentary rocks or processes, 60 on fossils, and 43 on a variety of different landforms. So there you have it. Everything you ever wanted to know about the earth caches in Ontario, but might have been afraid to ask. Now, for me, of course, the next big question is, which state or province am I going to analyze next? And again, this is where you come in. You simply have to go down to the comments and put which state or province you think I should do next. And then it helps if you share this with all of your geocaching buddies and tell them to do the same, because the one with the most votes wins. All right, thanks for watching. And now I hope you go out and go find some earth caches, or better yet, go make one. And if you need some help, let me know. Thanks for watching. Take care.